Hey guys, Rick here. I'm in the kitchen at Tropical Barbecue Market. We're running the M&M rotisserie today. We're gonna show a brisket wrap demo. Brisket wrap is something that everybody has their position on. This is what we found works well for us, so I'll show you how we wrap the brisket the way that we like. We've got some pre-cut lengths of butcher paper. We use a white butcher paper. It's unprocessed, so it doesn't have coating, plastic coating on it. It's not like freezer paper, it's just paper. And we have some rendered beef tallow. So we're gonna start pulling briskets out one at a time, and we're gonna slick this paper down with tallow, and then we're gonna give the wrap. So these briskets we put in this morning. They're at least 165 degrees. We want to at least hit that temperature before we do anything. If it goes above that, it's not going to hurt it really. You definitely don't want to wrap before your bark is set though, so it's good to know that 165 is a good temperature to check for. But ultimately what we want to see before we wrap a brisket is that the bark is set, meaning that when I touch it, that black is not just coming off. So that bark is good and set, and when we wrap it now, it's not going to wash the bark off. So we're gonna put it about 1/3 down our paper. Our first fold is gonna be to just tuck the tail. We'll place that there. We're gonna use both hands to do this because we wanna roll it nice and tight. You know what I mean? So we've got that first fold. We're gonna do the ends now. So we're gonna tuck, kind of like wrapping a present. You tuck those at an angle. Then you're gonna bring up your sides. You want them to come together in a taper so that when it's rolled, it's underneath of the brisket. So we're gonna pull this over and we're gonna crease it. Now we're gonna do a full roll. At this point, the brisket is upside down. And what we want to do is make the remainder of this paper actually lay under the brisket when the brisket is fully wrapped. Because that way you'll have more layers of paper under the brisket. So if you're moving it on your racks, you won't poke a hole in your paper and lose all of your drippings. And then also you don't want any loose paper sticking up in the smoker because certain times that can actually start to burn the paper, which is not great either. So last step is I'm going to use my right hand to hold the tail. I'm going to use my left hand to pull that tight and make tension. And then I'm going to pull that up and over. And then flip it right side up again. You can see that the ends of it are a little bit loose. So I'll make one final effort to shape that up. And just kind of tuck everything in as best I can into one nice neat package. So that's a brisket wrap. We got about 10 briskets we're about to wrap today. I would talk to you the whole time, but I wouldn't get anything done.